Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you're all having a great day so far. Today, we'll discuss Donald Trump's plan to eliminate all taxes on Social Security benefits, which he called for yesterday. It is anticipated that SSI recipients would get their benefits. We will also address the expectation that each individual will receive up to $943 at the most. But first, let's go into the major topic of today's video. If you could kindly assist us right away by simply clicking the like button, and let's go straight to the point of our main video topic for today. Donald Trump demanded yesterday that everyone's Social Security benefit tax. The New York Post website is where we will be discussing this issue. According to them, former President Donald Trump made a call on Wednesday to eliminate the tax that seniors' Social Security benefits require payment. In his actual Social Security letter, he stated that seniors shouldn't have to pay taxes on the program. A fact, Social Security taxes have been there since a bipartisan reform policy that was put into effect by former President Ronald Reagan in 1983 with the goal of reducing the program's trust fund solvency. Generally speaking, there is a tax of up to 50% on an individual's Social Security income. Advantages if overall income is between $25,000 and $34,000, with benefits subject to an 85% tax. When income exceeds $34,000, as reported by the Social Security Administration, Trump 78 caused a stir earlier this year within his own party. He explained how he came up with the idea for the tip tax elimination during a chat with a server in Nevada during his presidency, which he made known during the Republican National Convention. Additionally, Trump had boasted of cutting payroll taxes. This went toward funding Social Security, but in the end, he decided to let deferrals. He has hinted that he may go back to that in a subsequent term, so we'll begin with that. You are aware that eliminating payroll taxes are essentially for people who are still employed and contributing to the trust fund. If you are an employee, you will be required to pay taxes with each paycheck. Pay a specific percentage of your salary into the Social Security Trust Fund and another specific percentage into the Medicare Trust Fund. This means that 6.2% of your paycheck will go toward be contributing to the Social Security Trust Fund, with your employer matching the remaining 6.2%. Nevertheless, if you work for yourself, a small business owner, or another type of independent contractor, if you are a sole proprietor, which includes running your own business, driving for Uber, or working as any other kind of independent contractor, you are responsible for paying the full 12.4%. Therefore, Trump was circulating the notion to eliminate it. But the issue is that when taxes are applied to that money, it naturally flows into the Social Security Trust Fund, and the funds that are deposited there are subsequently distributed to individuals who are now receiving Social Security benefits. Therefore, should that tax be removed, there won't be enough money in the trust fund or going into the trust fund to provide payments to everyone. 100% of the benefits, so eventually it would, dry up totally, and there wouldn't be any money left to provide people their benefits, forcing them to take out more debt for Social Security benefits. Otherwise, they would need to find an alternative source of income for the Social Security Trust Fund in order to guarantee that there is sufficient money there to pay out 100% of payments to all recipients. The advantages. As we can see below, his initial suggestion was to do away with tip taxes. I've never worked as a waiter at a restaurant or as a bartender. Employment, or a position for which tips are customarily given, the only jobs I did have, or ones where you would think you would receive tips, but for some reason, you don't actually get tips. However, according to this article on Indeed, the average American bartender makes at least $150 in tips every day. Meanwhile, waiters at restaurants are said to be able to earn $100 in tips every night, but this can differ depending on the restaurant and the person. If you work as a bartender or know someone who works there, please comment below with how much they typically make in tips. However, you can see that can make a significant impact. For example, if a bartender makes $150 each night and works 40 hours a week over 5 days of 8-hour shifts, they will receive $39,000 in tips over the course of a year. The $39,000 that would be exempt from taxes would allow them to keep a lot more money in their pockets. I believe that Trump's idea is something that bartenders, servers, and other individuals who receive large tips should consider. Can make up the bulk of these people's income, so I believe that would be incredibly beneficial to them, and they would be able to keep more of their money going forward in terms of his removing taxes on Social Security income. It goes without saying that this would be fantastic news for Social Security recipients, who would also get to keep a larger portion of their check, as they currently have the option to keep up to 85% of your income tax if you make more than a specific level. For some, it's simply 50%. For others, it's 85%. And for some, it's none. But clearly, you would keep a larger portion of your paycheck. That would undoubtedly be beneficial. The unfortunate problem is that, of course, the Social Security Trust Fund also depends on this revenue entering the fund. So, if Social Security taxes are eliminated, advantages, and they stop receiving this additional revenue or money, then it goes without saying that the gap will widen even faster, and the solvency date will be pushed back even farther to where. The bad news is that we would have to act even sooner if we didn't already, since current studies indicate that in 2022, around 48% of Americans were getting social assistance. Charged on those benefits in 2024, I'm estimating that number will be just over 50%, and as time goes on, it will likely approach 60, 70, and 80%. And most likely in the future, all Americans who get Social Security payments will have to pay a tax on those benefits. Now, let's move on to the second subject in today's video. As of today, August 1st, SSI recipients will be SSI beneficiaries will receive 2 payments in August, so they'll receive that payment today, August 1st, but they'll also receive their monthly payments, which will be $943 at the maximum. Be getting paid again at the end of this month as September 1st comes on a Sunday, and whenever that occurs, they merely move that day forward a little bit. There will be payments are being distributed on August 1st, today, and August 30th, Friday. As for the remaining payment days for this month, SSI recipients are once again being paid on Thursday, August 1st, are scheduled to receive their payments today, while those who started receiving benefits before May 1997, as well as those who receive both Social Security and SSI, are scheduled to receive their checks tomorrow. Recipients whose birthdays fall between the 1st and 10th of any given month will receive their payouts on Wednesday, August 14th. Recipients whose birthdays fall between the 11th and 21st of August will receive their payments on Wednesday, August 21st, and 20 of any given month will receive their payouts, while those recipients whose birthdays fall between the 21st and the 31st of any given month will receive their benefits on Wednesday, August 28th, are going to be roughly $1,800 on average, and then, ultimately, on Friday, August 30th, the last weekday, SSI claimants will receive their September payment simply on August 30th, a little bit earlier. Normally, they would receive their payment on September 1st, but since that date falls on a weekend, they will only receive their payout a little bit earlier. For this reason, if you are eligible for SSI Ben benefits, you will receive 2 payments in August. You won't receive 2 payments in one go. This isn't like a bonus payment or anything. All we have for today's movie is August, followed by one more payment in September. This is merely your September payment again, arriving a little early. I sincerely hope you enjoyed and found it useful. I would be very grateful if you could give this video a like, and, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you in the future video.